How you guys doing? Nice night, officer. How you doing?
Fine, before?
Yeah, thanks. My name's Mike Weiss. How you doing? Good.
I'm gonna fall over if I...
Well, I do a show with fprnradio.com, and we're doing a public outreach called Peace with Police. There's been some high-profile stories lately. I don't know if you heard about like the Las Vegas shooting or anything like that. So between stories like that coming out, and there's a lot of people, especially amongst the youth community, that are really getting afraid of cops. So we're launching this Operation Peace with Policing to try and open up like a dialogue with cops to kind of discuss these issues. So if you don't mind, would you mind if I kind of just have a couple questions with you guys?
No.
You don't mind?
I do.
You don't mind? How about you, Bergie? All right, just real quick. I mean, and I respect you guys, being cool with filming and everything. Any reason? I mean, it should be good for PR. I swear to God, there's no gotcha questions, nothing like that.
Don't feel like answering questions.
All right, well, I'll just leave with saying that, like I said, there's a lot of young people who are getting really mad because there's a story every day about cops abusing their power in some way, whether it's a murder or taking away rights to privacy. Courts, the laws make it so that you can do it. Now you're legally allowed to check our cars without warrants here in PA, and it's just getting out of control. So this is our effort to try and open up a dialogue. So you don't want to help your
Tom Hogan.
Who's Tom Hogan? Oh, okay.
That'd probably be
All right, that sounds great, but then again, enforcement what falls on you guys. You guys are like the front lines, you know what I mean? So you still not interested? All right, well, it's going up on you. We tried. How's it going? How you doing? My name's Mike. How you doing? No, you don't want to talk? See, and this is what happens all over the country. We try to be nice, we try to just have an open dialogue with cops, and for whatever reason, they don't want to talk. They're not, they're not open to talk, and then they wonder why people grow increasingly more and more to not like them. When we're just trying to, have an open conversation for something called Peace with Police, and yet they won't even talk to us. So we'll try again. We're going to be out here all night. But you have a good one. How you doing, officer? Mind if we have a moment of your time? There's no T, it's Heist, yeah. How you doing? Huh? Okay, so you don't want to talk? All right, I mean, like I said, we're trying to have a good PR outing with the police. So you haven't had a hostility towards you, you know what I mean? We're just trying to talk with public servants.
Then the window went up.
What's
Did
up?
he actually say your name?
Yeah.
So they looked you up?
They looked me up. Either that or they just know who I am because I fought them in court.
Yeah.
In court. I do a weekly radio show for FPR and Radio called The Big Plantation. So we're starting a public outreach called Peace with Police in light of kind of like coming from both sides. In light on one side of like the Vegas shooting that happened. Did you hear about that story? Yep. So in light of that, from kind of your guys' perspective and from our perspective, there's a lot of alternative media that's come out during the past 5 years. I don't know if you ever heard of Cop Block or Photography's Not a Crime, things like that, where it's a pretty regular occurrence that cops, I'm not saying you, but cops in general are abusing their powers on this serious way on a regular basis. Like, justified murder, justified killings are 400 a year, and that's not to mention everything else, you know what I mean? So people are getting really scared, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of the youth that frankly hate you guys,
Have a good night, guys.
You can get unlimited corporate news. You can have any mercenaries you choose.